From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your afternoon update.
Good afternoon, Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check on your latest forecast. Heat continues to be the main story today and really over the next several days, but we do start to increase those rain chances once we get into tomorrow and over the weekend. I'll have more on that here very shortly. First off, let's talk about the heat. We still have that heat advisory in place across our entire viewing area. All of basically Tennessee and pretty much all of Alabama is dealing with the heat, and that continues to be the case today. Anywhere from 100 to maybe even 108 on the heat index range can be expected today. And over the next 7 days, you can see we still hang on with the heat, but you notice those temperatures, they start to dip down just a little bit, but heat index values still roughly around that 100-degree mark. So summer is definitely in full swing here. Rest of your afternoon forecast cannot completely rule out a stray shower or storm. It's less than 20%, so that's why you don't see percentages here. Again, our main focus is going to end up being the heat, mid to even upper 90s expected today. 97 in Waynesboro, 97 in Columbia, 96 in Madison. I don't think places make a run for the century mark today, but I do expect some places to flirt with that 98, maybe close to 99 degrees. I think most places generally top out right around 97 degrees, though. If you get that high, like Huntsville, 97, 96 in Athens, 95 in Ardmore, 97 in Lewisburg and Columbia, 95 degrees here in Lawrenceburg. Evening forecast, if there are any shower and storms out there, they'll be dying off after 6 p.m. tonight as we lose that daytime heating. Temperatures slowly getting down into the lower 80s by about 10 o'clock tonight. We'll have some increase in clouds overnight and cannot completely rule out a stray shower storm during the overnight hours. Roughly just looking at dry conditions, though, with temperatures still generally in that mid-70 range for overnight lows. Tomorrow, we kind of temper down the heat just a tad, just by a couple of degrees, because we have more showers and storms to work with. So we're expecting more low to mid-90s as opposed to places getting into the upper 90s on your Thursday. Looking at your future cast over the next several hours, again, we'll watch to see if any showers and storms try to pop up later on this afternoon and evening. They'll be few and far between. I do expect at least some that try to develop out there. Then we're dry going into your Thursday morning, looking at mostly cloudy skies potentially. And then once we get to the afternoon and evening hours, there you go. More showers and storms will start to pop up across the area. We do increase the slight chance that some of these could end up being strong, maybe marginally severe. We're only talking about some damaging wind gusts around 50 to maybe 60 miles per hour with some of the strongest storms. Can't completely rule out some small hail in there as well. So again, those showers and storms will continue into your evening hours and maybe even some shower activity going into the overnight hours into your Friday. Here is that severe weather risk from the Storm Prediction Center. Latest update here, marginal risk for most of our area. And again, that's just going to be from that potential for a low-end damaging wind risk. We don't expect much in the way of large hail. We do not expect much in the way of a tornado threat with this system. Rain chances, they continue to increase over the next several days, getting up to around that 70% range Monday and Tuesday. I don't want you to cancel any of those weekend plans yet, because I don't think it's going to be a complete washout, but just know there will be more showers and storms to deal with over the weekend. High pressure that was situated across the region starting to weaken, so that allows a little more lift in place and allows for this cold front to try to make its way on in here. I don't think it really gets here, but it will be near enough to where it will have an influence on our shower and storm chances. As you see here going into your Saturday, more showers and storms start to pop up as that front gets closer. And that's going to be the same situation on your Sunday. 7-day forecast looks like this. Again, today's going to end up being the hottest day of the year so far, and we start to decrease those temperatures once we get into the weekend and into early next week as those rain chances start to increase.